he a shutterbug with a death wish? On today's show, meet a Minnesota wildlife photographer whose models have teeth and know how to use them. Later equals greater? Our man about the woods, Bill Shirk, says so. He shares the joy of a late-season pheasant hunt. Looking forward to the ski season? Belinda Jensen is, and she preps us with a preview of what's new for the slopes.
Hi, I'm Chef John the Game Gourmet. Today my son CJ and I are going to show you how I got in the bag.
How'd you get in the bag?
Real careful.
Those stories and fun facts about Minnesota State Tree next.
Reporting from the North Country, here's Ron Shera and Raven the Black Lab.
Hi everybody, Raven and I welcome you to the show. What if somebody said to you, write a book? Would you choose to go to the wilderness of Alaska, hang out with giant brown bears, and get close for a snapshot or two? Well, our first story, we found a man who did just that.
Jason Wood is one of those Minnesota wildlife photographers who climbs into a camera blind and seldom has a clickless moment. Wild critters seem to accept his company, but his company is not always toothless wild turkeys. Jason's most exciting models, well, they have teeth, and they know how to use them. The famed giant brown bears of Kodiak Island, Alaska.
It is a very special place. I like the fact that it's one of the last places left on Earth where there still is a really wild environment.
Plus, Jason discovered aiming a camera at the largest land carnivore in North America becomes addictive.
When you're out there, and the first time especially, but every time, you're out in their world, in their environment, and I've never found a feeling like coming up over a rise or coming up through some grass and being face to face with an animal that's so big and so majestic, and being able to watch it do what it's done for thousands of years, the way it's always done it, it's really special and something that you don't ever forget, and I can't get enough. I keep wanting to go back and see more and more.
He is not a shutterbug with a death wish.
We didn't have any really where I thought I was going to die situations. There are some situations that I was uncomfortable. We had a lot of instances where bears would come into camp at night and wake us up, which is always a little scary in the tent, you know, and you can hear a 500 to 800 pound animal rummaging around outside.
Papa bears, mama bears, baby bears. After 8 trips to Kodiak Island and something like 10,000 bear pictures, Jason focused on something else.
And kind of make whatever final tweaks we need to make, but this is the new cover where we took the band away.
Jason's bear obsession was turning into a book.
We're kind of putting all the pieces together. You know, this is the cover, this is how it's going to relate to the back cover, this is how it's going to relate to the flaps, the introduction.
In your opinion, is this a good size for the title, or is it almost too big now?
No, I think it's nice.
Okay.
Because something about a bear, it's so big too.
Mm-hmm.
I think having it kind of goes along with the bear.
Right.
Twin Cities publisher Noden Press is hunting down the best bear shots.
I liked his work because he's a nice person too. I think it's nice to deal with people that you enjoy working with, and his photography is so good.
He originally approached me about just doing a mock-up layout for just kind of, to see if this idea would work as a book. He had photos, had taken these photos for many years and just kind of had this idea about the book. So put that together for him, and then it kind of just, went from there.
There's not everybody who's going to want a Kodiak bear, but it'll sell to the people that want it. Just like people, we all have tastes, and what we're interested, we'll buy.
They're dramatic. It's not just sort of the kind of thing that you might get a snapshot of if you're on, a tour.
It's kind of like a little civilization there of just these bears on that island. So I think he's captured that civilization.
I wanted to do something that was really beautiful and represent really well these animals and the environment they live in, and I was less concerned about what are the best ways I could make money.
Now the book is completed, and it's back to the lessons learned. Lessons taught to the wildlife photographer by the big browns on Kodiak Island. Looking for more information about the author and his bear book? Then log on to www.mnbound.com.